Okay, my camera's got some pretty bad delay, so I'll go slowly, but I just figured I'd get my first instructional video out of the way. I'm going to show you the Dorian scale, and I'm going to also show you how to do some modal sequencing, and I'm going to show you how arpeggios are done and how to apply them. First things first, I'm a whole step down. If you're in standard, just take everything I'm doing a step down. You can leave it there, but I want you to be in the right key. So we're starting in C. If you're in standard, that's right there for you, but I have B right there. So C. Okay, so you go to C, you go to D. D is the second degree of the major scale. And if you do the major scale linear, you'll notice 2, 3, and 4 are right there. On the D, because that's where D Dorian is, and D Dorian is right here. This is how the scale goes. I'll show you. And there's your octave, okay? Then it goes right there. Now that's 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 11, 7, 9, 11, 8, 10, 12, 9, 10, 12. Okay? You just repeat that as many times as you want to write it down. Because I'm trying to do this fast, my camera's been fucking up, so, but yeah, so the best way to apply this is really the Santana way, like to mix it in with some blues, because the blues just work great with it, like, it's just, like that, okay? Just mix it, like practice using the notes in the Dorian scale with your blues scale. And you'll notice, like, because the formula for the blues scale is flat 3, 4, flat 5, 5, flat 7, 1. So, I mean, the notes are in there already, flat 3 and flat 7. So all you gotta do is just, like, when you get to those notes, if you're gonna hold those notes, like, just think for a second, like, oh, I can do Dorian there. Like, it's a great way to put like some exotic spice on your solos, you know? Like you can even, like literally, you can Bobby Flay your solos. Let's see, next thing is next. Modal sequencing. Now for this one, I'm going to start in F. I'm going to start in F. Which F will be right there for you, standard tuning if you're there, but this is F for me. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to use 3 modes in one scale run. And that's by taking the first 2 lines of F major, and then taking the next 3 lines of A Dorian, or G Dorian, which is right there. And then taking the last 2 lines of A Phrygian, which is like that. Oh, I actually showed you wrong. So what I want you to do is disregard that, and I want you to go 10 or 12, 10, 8. 12, 10, 8, then you go, then take 9, 7, 5, 9, 7, 5, then take 7, 5, 3, 7, 5, 3. So, here, I'll even show you slow real quick. I'll show you going up and I'll show you going down. Like that. And let me tell you the formula again going up. It's going to be 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7, then 5, 7, 9, 5, 7, 9, then 8, 10, 12, 8, 10, 12. Okay. For you, if you're a whole step down, you can go ahead and do it in G, because G is like one of my favorite keys to play in. 1 sharp, love it. But yeah. So let me just do it quick for you and show you how like it could work. So say I'm playing an F. See, it just fades. You can chromatic it right there. It'll sound like a clam if you use the fifth, but if you're sticking on F, then it won't. Okay, next thing's next. A couple of arpeggios, not a lot, but I'll just show you one or two. Like a big one that you'll notice like every hardcore band play, like especially Bring Me the Horizon, Arsonist Get All the Girls, like Suicide Silence. Like any of those bands like that. I'm not really familiar with the new ones because I don't really listen to hardcore. Like I think there's bands that personify what hardcore's supposed to be, but at the same time, there's like for every good hardcore band, there's like a million of them that are garbage. So I mean, hey, whatever, dude. I'm being honest. But so I'll show you the minor 7 arpeggio, which is what I've dubbed the hardcore arpeggio, and we'll start it right there, which is B. Yeah, it'll be B, because that's A. Okay, so it goes like this. The formula, it's just like making a chord shape, but you're just putting the notes in different places. Like that. My right hand's a little off. Whatever, it's midnight, screw it. But you'll always hear hardcore bands. Like my favorite riff from Arsonist Get All the Girls is and then in Bring Me the Horizon, Pay for Plagues, they go like that. And so the tabs for that is 12, 17, 15, 14, 15, 13, 17. That's a color note. You can use 18 as a color note. And you can also use 15. You can go. Okay, so that's one arpeggio, and you can use that, like if you go to drop C, you can use that because it's a minor 7, and if you're on B, it works great because that's the root note for the arpeggio is B, or you could stay here, which is or you could stay on D, which will help you even better because you go. Okay, now I'll show you one more that not a lot of people use, but I find that it's really cool to use, because like if you want to shred in major, like I love the band 4 Year Strong, and one thing that I wish they would do is have an extended solo, because soloing in major is probably one of the funnest things to do, because it's just so, it's easy, but at the same time it's like you can just shred the fuck out of it and everyone's like, holy shit, you know? So I mean, I'll give you a quick one. Let's see if this is, that's G, F. Wait. Yeah, okay. I'll show you the F major arpeggio. If you're a half step up, if you're in standard, it's going to be the G major arpeggio. But it goes like this. It's 10, 12, 14, then 12, 12, 12, then 10, 12, 15. I'll show you one more time slow, and I'll show you some cool things you can do with it. It goes, and you can skip the 12s right here. I just like putting them. I like adding color because it's not, but it makes it easier to do when you don't add the color. Okay, now, and see what I just did there? You can use pentatonic major with the major arpeggio. If you're not familiar with that, it goes like this. Just like that. Like that. Now, you'll notice that I do some arpeggios differently than other people because, to me, arpeggios isn't a tool just for shredding. It's a tool for accents. I take the Paul Gilbert method. It's like doing sweeps fast. It's like it's one level. It's like, yeah, okay, I can do that. It's like, yeah, okay, cool. But doing a mid-range, practicing it at 140, so you go. Because then you can add some cool stuff with it too. You can be like. Throwing a little Phrygian, or you could go melodic and throw in some Dorian. Just like that. I mean, you can use them for so many different things. It's not. You don't just have to just sit there and be like, all right, man, this is my part. I'm gonna blast them with arpeggios. All right. Sometimes I hate the way I hit the G note. But that's not. But it's not the point of arpeggios. You just use them the way you want to, really. I mean, I'm just okay, I'm going to throw in some 16th notes here, then I'm going to do some color tones, and then do do another arpeggio going down, then, scale up, then hit a certain note, and then maybe do a 4-note, or just be like, or maybe string skip. Stuff like that, I mean, it's a rabbit hole. There's really a million ways you can go with guitar. So, be creative. That's probably the biggest thing. Don't let people dictate how you play. I mean, it's one thing to work on your technique and make sure you have a consistent sound, but it's don't let somebody be like, okay, you have to play like this all the time, because that doesn't really open up your musical horizons. And you don't want to do that. You want to be able to be open-ended on all things guitar. I used to just play metal, and I decided to stop doing that because, don't get me wrong, I love metal, and it's the style that I'm most comfortable with. But being able to play a whole bunch of different things, it'll open up opportunities. You can be in more bands and have a better chance of making it. So I strongly suggest that you keep yourself open to everything. If you're one of those people that was a huge Fall Out Boy fan and you only listen to bands like that, don't just play stuff like that. I mean, it's cool. I like Fall Out Boy, and I like Panic, but at the same time, it's I would still want to play other stuff. If I was into those bands, generally, I was into metal first, and then I got into those bands. But you know what I mean. Like, just don't constrict yourself, and you know, just rock and roll. All right. Well, this is taken way too long, and if you stuck around this far, thank you very much. And I'll see you next time, and hopefully I'll have a better camera.